Afternoon, everyone. Brian, Mark, Erica, Dreamweaver, Sheila, Rebecca, Dave, Julie, congrats on 11 months. G, just past you setting up for the stream. Hello to you.
Rescue 3 is vacated, 28 right, back with you now on November 7th.
Thanks, Rescue 3, hold short of runway 28 right, and contact ground north again 125.8855.
We'll do hold short 28 right, and back to ground 125.885. Thank you very much, Rescue 3.
So we are on the roof of the van. We've just had a wave of departures while I was setting up, with another one on the way, including an A330. Geeky tall guy, afternoon. Happy Father's Day to all those out there. So short stream today before work. Gonna finish up with the 3 heavy 330s to the US between 4:30 and 5. We are obviously on the roof of the van, so we are a little bit more exposed to the breeze. Sarah Jane, afternoon to you. This way, or just moving over to the general aviation stand, I wonder. Oh, moving over. Helen, afternoon. Stephanie, how do? Fortnight, hi. No, it's coming this way. Just turning, you'll see now. There we go. Now, this is the first time we've used the new camera on the roof, so it's going to take a bit of getting used to, and it's also the first time we've used it north side here for departures, so again, bear with me while I get things dialed in. Patricia, how do? Rob, afternoon. Congrats to Ado, Orford Peace Aviation. Successful 3rd airport stream in the bag. Fair play. If you see how much effort folks Ado is putting in the background to make sure he gets it right and is happy with it himself, you'd know how much it means to him, so fair play to him. Ash, afternoon to you. Rebecca, afternoon to you as well. So, for those that weren't here a couple of seconds ago, this is a quick one today. We're still going to be doing our normal Monday stream tomorrow. This is just a little something I'm doing before work.
Runner 2 Mike, Navy ready for departure? Affirm, negative, sorry, runner 2 Mike. Runner 2 Mike, Navy, roger, report, ready. Iconic 549, Vine, November 2, line up runway 28 right, and wait. November 2, line up 28 right, and wait, Iconic 549.
Kerry Seabrook in Canada, morning to you. Paul says, hi everyone, been in County Sligo for a week. We had an hour to kill before ferry yesterday, so made a pilgrimage to the pillars. Was it worth it, Paul? Was it worth it?
Iconic 549.
Freddie, Oren and George, afternoon to you.
Ryder 2-1 Mike Lima, we're fully ready for departure now. Ryder 2-1 Mike Lima, taxi November 2, hold short of runway 28 right. Taxi November 2, hold short 28 right, Ryder 2-1 Mike Lima.
Vista Jet off to Milan. We're gonna not focus on the traffic light. I always say it, Paul, even though I do my best, I don't do the pillars justice for the sound experience.
Line up runway 28 right, Mike. Line up runway 28 right, and wait, line number 2, Ryder 2-1 Mike.
I haven't adjusted the sound levels for this spot, so if I do need to drop it, let me know.
Ryder 2-1 Mike Lima, 728 to the bridge 1, chin off, maximum 1 Ryder. Company up runway 28 right, Ryder 2-1 Mike.
Sarah Jane, I seen that post from Big Jet Jet, so wishing him a speedy recovery. Been in hospital since the middle of the week. FR 556 to Manchester. Helen, you make sure to advise me whether the sound needs to go up or down depending on whether we get any distortion. We are using a bigger microphone. Ryanair, one of their Bombardier Challengers, heading to Krakow next. I wasn't planning for that. I didn't plan properly with that traffic light there, but sure, we'll manage.
Mike Sierra Uniform, service name 280 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Bacchus, afternoon to you.
Takeoff on 28 right, flight 19, come back on to Mike.
David, afternoon. Leave the sound where it is. Okie dokie. We can adjust if needed. Just make sure to let me know.
Thank you, line up runway 28 right away. Runway 28 right now, Mike. Just on 24 Charlie Echo, taxi November 2, hold short of runway 28 right. November 2, short 28 right.
Carlad, afternoon. Paul Thompson, same to you.
Runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Clear right, clear takeoff. Runway 16. Chance on 24 Charlie Echo, line up runway 28 right away. Tipster, flight in way tipster. Sean 465, good afternoon, taxi November 2, hold short of runway 28 right. November 2 to hold short 28 right, Sean 4. Tap out low.
320 Neo, heading to Heathrow. ATR next.
Just on 24 Charlie Echo, 6.29 meters, red 13, not maximum of 9, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
ATR off to Edinburgh.
Sean 46, stop at line up runway 28 right away. Line up runway 28 right away, Sean 46, stop at. Just on 56, runway Charlie, good afternoon, taxi November 2, hold short of runway 28 right. Taxi November 2, hold short of runway 28 right, just on 56, runway Charlie.
Gav, afternoon to you. Becca says, don't know what other fathers got. I got a new pair of walking shoes to use in Wales in July. That's what I got. Gav, afternoon to you. Sandra, my dad got euros as he's on holidays. Hey-do, just pulled up. EI 462 next, 320 to Catania. John Brett in Borsley. Welcome. How do? That went well.
Just a quick hello.
Congrats. I did put a message in your Telegram for you. Just check it later when you can.
Sharp 46 Papa is 70 degrees 13 knots, maximum 9 runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
There was a difference, but you'll understand why when you see it. No. So 60. You set for 60. Which you didn't get. 60 means you can double your bit rate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but no, there was a couple of moments where the signal obviously dropped down on a button, and that was fine. Which what? I know, yeah. Third stream in the bag, man. And no longer a fair weather streamer. And what, 3.5 hours as well? Thereabouts? He lost the run of himself. Sandra says hello. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. Posty will be next. Yeah, you can hear all day. Enjoy. See you later. Adrian is away, folks. As is Posty to Edinburgh, I believe. Ryanair Max 8 next, going to be heading to Cologne. Right next to the city of Bologna. I'm only messing. Cologne.
Rider 1992, go after the taxi right, November 1, hold short of runway 28 right. Taxi November 1, hold short 28 right.
Sandra with another slap. Dean who? He's officially streamed more in 2 weeks than what? Than Dean has in 2 months. Technical gremlins, they get us all.
Our 4501, step between 270 degrees 14 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Fine. Clear right, clear for takeoff, right in 4501.
Poor Dean, just logged on to Ado's stream earlier to get slap after slap. EI 121 heading to Orlando, A330. This will be a good test of our microphone. Let me know what we need to do afterwards. Ryanair to La Rochelle next. That just deafened the entire row with the volume. That's what we want. That's what we want. Exactly, you have to love the sound. Nice little lineup.
Delta 92 Bravo, trip is with 280 degrees 13 knots, max 19er, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Goodbye.
Let's take off runway 28 right and zone 90 Bravo, thanks for it.
This is Hannah heading to Leeds, EIHNA. And I think Rini Ogrini lined up next.
Line number 1, line number 1, 28 right, Short 50 Victor, taxi November 2, hold short of runway 28 right. Number 2, hold short 28 right, Short 50 Victor.
Farmer, how do? Graham, afternoon. Always watching.
Airline 687 Delta, sit between 270 degrees 12 knots, maximum 19, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Goodbye. Good right, takeoff, goodbye. Delta.
So lined up all the way down at November 1 is the EIXLV heading to Nashville. Helen, don't be blaming me that you want a sound bar. Mr. Phil, South Carolina, finally made it home from hospital. Hope you're doing okay, Mr. Phil. Graham, it's overcast, but at least it's not cold.
14 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Bye.
Clear for takeoff, 28 right,
It's for watching my stream, so I blame you. Helen, I will only consent to the sound bar on the condition that it's put up against the neighbour's wall. So, EIXLV off to Nashville.
No, line up.
you will have to forgive me, as always, when we're on this side, when I turn to the left there like that to track them. We are fighting the breeze. I have nil by sock to show you though. They got rid of Dean's sock. Either that or he took it.
50 Victor wind 260 degrees 13, max 19er, minimum 8 knots, runway 2 right, clear for takeoff, goodbye.
Take off, clear right, runway 50 Victor, bye-bye.
EIDW off to Bordeaux. Owen waiting for Emirates to depart soon. Larry, how do? Bob Orr. What does Creoch mean? It means finish or end. The word is Creoch, not crotch. So if you were to say Tom A. Creeknaha, it means I'm finished. Motorcycle on the way. Pegasus, Istanbul. Tom's a creep now. He's back again. He's coming back. I don't know whether you call it there, but he stared straight at me as he went by instead of looking at the road. It was class. Down 79 down, so wind 270 degrees 13, runway 2 right, clear for takeoff, goodbye.
For takeoff, runway 2 right, down 79 down, goodbye.
Yeah.
Christy Fox, welcome. Her ear's supposed to bleed. That's what happened to me the last day with all the heavies stopped right in front of me at the pillars.
Emma 70 max, take day, continue November 2, hold short of runway 2 right.
ATR Newcastle bound.
United 316 good day, continue taxi to November 2, hold short of runway 2 right.
This Gulfstream heading to Georgetown. Registration MBIZZ MBiz. Be advised, motorcycle coming back again. He's gonna do it right beside us.
Wind 268 degrees 14, remain straight right, clear for takeoff. Bye.
Takeoff.
EIDWK heading to Bilbao.
316, line up and wait, remain straight right.
It'll be joining Retro there. Retro has gone Cork to Bilbao today.
Gemstone 320 Victor, hello, taxi to November 2, hold short of runway 28 right.
Taxi November 2, hold short, 28 right.
Dub Stinger. Could you imagine? Larry, same to you. So United 767 to Newark, New Jersey next, EWR.
Wind 250 degrees 13 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff, goodbye.
Clear for takeoff, 28 right, United 31.
Gemstone 32 Oscar Victor, line up and wait, runway 28 right.
Line up white, 28 right.
Shamrock 13 X-ray, hello, taxi November 1, hold short runway 28 right. Shamrock 13 X-ray.
Sorry, what's your Richard now?
Hello, continue to November 1, hold short runway 28 right.
Continue November 1 and hold short 28 right, Shamrock 13.
A firm 132.580, please. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Countdown 32 Oscar Victor, wind 260 degrees 12 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Bye.
Clear for takeoff, 28 right, Countdown 32 Oscar Victor, bye-bye.
Shamrock 168 Canadian, taxi November 2, hold short of runway 28 right.
November 2, hold short of runway 28 right, Shamrock 168, hello.
Shamrock 13 X-ray via November 1, line up runway 28 right and wait.
Via November 1, clear to line up, wait, Shamrock 13.
So, EI5 to Manchester. EIGAM is ex-Aeroflot and was called Yuri Gagarin. Wow, didn't know that.
MS1 X-ray, hello. November 1, hold short of runway 28 right. And just for planning your place to the queue, it's behind the Ryanair on your left-hand side, just on November.
Roger, right, November 1, hold short 28 right,
HGC, welcome. Now again, we'll have a short hold after the ATR, so it clears the way. A321 Neo lined up at November 1, heading to Windsor Locks. EI LRH. Mitsubishi CRJ as well, heading to Palma de Mallorca. Just ahead of, you can see it there, just ahead of Emirates. Little froggy bum.
Shamrock 13 X-ray, wind 270 degrees 13 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Goodbye.
Clear to takeoff, 28 right, Shamrock 13, goodbye.
Shamrock 168 by November 2, line up runway 28 right and wait.
Via November 2, line up runway 28 right, behind and wait, Shamrock 168.
EI168 to Heathrow. Or yeah, so
Emirates 1 X-ray.
I'm not against doing streams on Saturdays, but next Saturday, I know someone has already asked me about next Saturday and next Friday. I'm working both days daytime, unfortunately. If it was nighttime, I'd have no problem doing a stream before work like I'm doing today. But yeah, no, I'm not against Saturday streams, and I have done Saturday streams previously, but just when I'm working day shift, there's no way for me to do it, unfortunately. Alan, thank you very much. Alan has gifted 5 memberships.
Emirates 1 X-ray, wind 270 degrees, 12 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Okay, take off runway 28.
Graham, chat soon. EK161 heading to Dubai.
40 Kilo, land up and wait, runway 28 right.
Land up and wait, 28 right, 940
Legend 6240, Vine November 1, line up and wait 28 right, and wait through traffic to depart ahead from an intermediate point.
Line up and wait.
Chemical Mike Pasta, good afternoon. Continue taxi November 2, hold short of runway 28 right.
FR3332 off to Paphos next.
20 Kilo, wind 270 degrees, 11 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Goodbye.
Sandra, hearing loss is completely the responsibility of the viewer. I take no responsibility. Kevin says controversial opinion, but I think Ryanair have one of the nicest deliveries. CC, afternoon to you.
Legend 6240, wind 270 degrees, 14 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Goodbye. Ryanair 560 Zulu, good day. Continue taxi to November 2, hold short of runway 28 right.
Continue taxi to November 2 and hold short of 28 right,
Ryanair 9, runway golf.
So AirX charter to Palma de Mallorca next. CRJ.
The two items coming traffic on your left hand side.
Right, November 1, hold short runway 2 to
Ryanair 50 Papa, hello. Continue to November 2, hold short of runway 28 right.
November 2, hold short 28 right, Ryanair 50.
Shamrock 1 Mike Papa, line up and wait, runway 28 right.
Runway 28 right, Shamrock 1 Mike Papa.
Very high, very quickly. Apologies. Larry, thank you very much. Larry has gifted 10 memberships. John Walters in Manchester, afternoon.
Shamrock 1 Mike Papa, wind 280 degrees, 11, max 16, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Goodbye.
Takeoff to right, Shamrock 1 Mike Papa.
Caroline, how do?
Ryanair 560 Zulu, line up and wait, runway 28 right. Will be company traffic lining up on your right hand side, they'll be holding.
Roger, line up and wait. And hold, Ryanair 560 Zulu.
Aer Lingus to Perpignan.
Line up runway 28 right and wait, there will be traffic starting ahead from the next major point.
Ryanair's turn now.
Ryanair 560 Zulu, wind 280 degrees, 13 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Goodbye.
28 right, we're for takeoff, Ryanair 560 Zulu, goodbye. Have a good day.
You too, take care.
Delta Phil, afternoon. F4 7072. Going to be heading to Porto. Larry, you still can get the curly whirly yet. Actually, only bought Ruth a bag of curly whirly pieces 2 days ago. They do them in share bags now.
Romeo Golf, wind 280 degrees, 12 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Bye-bye.
Clear for takeoff, to it right, Romeo Golf, bye.
Ryanair to Eindhoven next. Now Larry, I've never been able to eat them. They absolutely, I don't know what it is, they get stuck in my teeth or something, so I've not had one since I was a kid. Paul Usher, welcome along.
Ryanair 5 Lima Papa, via November 2, line up on my straight right away.
Then wait, 20 right, Ryanair 5 Lima Papa.
Luxair 840 Maturity, good day. Continue taxi to November 2, hold short of runway 28 right.
Continue taxi to November 2, hold short of runway 28 right.
Ryanair 5 Lima Papa, wind 280 degrees, 12 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff, goodbye.
Clear for takeoff, straight right, Ryanair 5 Lima Papa.
Now 737-800 Ryanair to Prague.
Luxair 840 Maturity. For uniform today, taxi November 2, hold short runway 28 right.
Luxair next.
Luxair 840 Maturity, wind 270 degrees, 14 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff, goodbye.
No name. We've seen slow speed RTOs where they just kind of rolled. We've never had a high speed RTO on stream.
Gemstone 8 for uniform, line up on way 28 right away. For uniform, wind 280 degrees, 14, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Bye-bye.
So 380Rs, Bristol, Birmingham and Aberdeen in that order. Again, keep in mind, I am on the roof of the van here. The breeze is blowing me, so it is going to create those shakes when we use the long range zoom, especially when it's ATRs. Rebecca, welcome back. Tony, afternoon to you. To be fair, Cadbury's here is going the same way. I think, was it for her birthday? Someone bought Ruth the milk tray box. And of course I had to help. It's the rules. But they weren't right. They've gone very much soya based, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway.
1074 Golf, wind 270 degrees 12, max 19er, minimum 8 knots, runway straight right, clear for takeoff. Bye bye.
Did circumference come back? Because this is shown as. Oh no, it was no. Did we see circumference yet?
Max 77 Charlie, good afternoon. Continue taxi and turn November 2. Hold short.
Or am I mixing up watching it land on ADO stream?
Taxi and turn, hold short. November 2, runway 285.
It was Fab we watched, wasn't it? Prowling. Welcome. So I must have been just confusing it. Helen and Patricia will tell you. You'll have me doing a little shuffle if you show me a truffle. Twofer? Twofer. The bird took a dump as it zoomed in. Nice. Hey, it's his nature. Leave them alone. You give them a complex. Please do a truffle shuffle on camera. Ryanair to Glasgow next on a Max 8.
Wind 27 degrees 13, max 19, minimum 8. Runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Goodbye.
Takeoff 28 right, 79. Line up and wait, runway 28 right, runway, camera 77 Charlie.
Did I hear someone try to tell ATC there was a bird strike and she's just let the next one go?
Ryanair 782 Lima, line up runway 28 right, away.
Lining up runway 28 right, then wait for it.
EIDWL Condor Socks off to Lanzarote.
Wind 260 degrees 15, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Goodbye.
Dermot, afternoon to you.
Summit 989, good day. Taxi to November 1, line up runway 28 right, away.
Taxi November 1, line up runway 28 right, short 9 now.
Ryanair next to London Luton. KC, Brian, same to you. Happy Father's Day. My friends are on the move.
Max 9er, 89er, wind 270 degrees, 15 knots, runway straight right, clear for takeoff.
So, EIXLR cleared to take off for Minneapolis. Just adjusted the aperture there a little bit. Let me know if that's improved the brightness or if it's too much. It's starting to rain. It's only spitting though.
Line up runway straight right, right.
Step 1 way, straight right and wait. So, 115.
Denver 14 November 2 wind 270 degrees 13, max 18, minimum 10, runway straight right, clear for takeoff, goodbye.
Runway straight right, clear for takeoff, keep it on 14 November Juliet, bye-bye.
ATR off to the Isle of Man.
Charlie 3 Charlie, good afternoon. Taxi November 2 and line up runway straight right.
Good afternoon, good night, 3 Charlie, November 2, line up runway 2 right and wait, Qatar, 3 Charlie.
Shredderhead, afternoon to you. So QR 18 back to Doha, 787-9. I did say on the last stream from the 25th of June or July, I can't remember which one it is, this afternoon Qatar flight will be a 777-300 Michael says, great screenshot on the Qatar and Egyptian.
It is 776. You can continue now on to November 2, hold short of runway 28 right.
One short line, November 2, push there, 776, thank you.
Qatar 38 Charlie, wind 270 degrees 13, max 18, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Goodbye.
Yep, takeoff runway 28 right, Qatar 38 Charlie, bye-bye.
Bacchus says, I'm on the Guinness at the moment. That's basically a dinner, yes?
EIDW 776, line up and wait, runway 28 right.
Line up and wait, runway 28 right, via November 2, push there, 776.
Flight 74 November uniform. Good day, continue to November 2, hold short runway 28 right.
Continue to all the way November 2 and hold short of runway 28 right, Ryanair, 74 November uniform.
Egypt Air next to Cairo. Sheila says, hi all, playing golf and trying to watch the stream. How's that going?
Today 776, wind 280 degrees 12 knots, max 17, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Goodbye.
Thank you, bye. 776, clear for takeoff, runway 28 right, bye.
Bye-bye. Ryanair 74 November uniform, line up runway 28 right and wait.
November 8, runway 28 right, Ryanair, 74 November uniform. Ryanair 74 November uniform, wind 280 degrees 10, maximum 6 minutes, stop, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Goodbye. November 5 will be on my phone.
Dublin to Stansted next, Ryanair. Bombardier Global Express, privately owned, heading to Madrid. Alistair in Ontario, welcome.
Michael, wind 27 degrees, 12 knots, runway straight right, clear for takeoff, goodbye.
Straight right, perfect, takeoff 501, Michael.
Big puff of smoke there as they gave it the beans. And Adrian's home and starting to charge everything for the next one. Adrian officially has the streaming bug. Again, if you knew how much effort he was putting in behind the scenes to make it work properly. A lot of people think it's just about turning up, turning on a camera and going, but unfortunately that's not the way it is. There's so much to be thinking about and make sure is right before you even attempt to go live. John Walters, thank you very much for being here, and we'll chat to you on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I did say this earlier, but I'll say it again just in case. This is just me doing a small stream today before work. We're hoping we'll probably be finished up before 5, but our normal Monday stream will still be tomorrow, so keep an eye on the schedule for that. Beach life, afternoon to you, or good morning for you. I believe we have Sun Express on taxi, or has it just arrived? Oh, it's just arrived. Sun Express just arrived from Izmir. We do have, however, 2 A330s on pushback, EI69 to LAX and EI59 to Denver. We also have Ryanair to Lublin on pushback. Cow friends. ghosty parked in there. Another ghosty. Sun Express has just turned in down that road there. No, like I said to you, anyone that does this, you have Brian, you have Adrian, myself, Dean, the three of us in the chat there will tell you, you can plan for everything and it doesn't make a difference. There's always something to be improved, or there's always something that needs your attention, and it's very rare you can just turn up and get going straight away and not have anything like a cable or something that's not working properly, especially when you're out in the weather elements. Orford said there were some calves in the field nearest the farm by the tower. I'm not going to be able to see that from here, I don't think, Ado. I know. Adrian went up and down a few times and was checking the phone to see was I videoing it, so when I stopped pointing the camera, went away. Ruby didn't want to ask, but a stream will make going back to the office tomorrow more tolerable. Oh, it's the field nearest the cargo area. Alright. Little bizjet after rocking in there. Bacchus wants to know, do the cows have earplugs? Gives a wave. So I can hear the A330 on taxi. Can't see it yet though. Will appear from there. GK coach, afternoon to you. KC, I can imagine, especially in the remote location where the rallies are, and then when you add to that someone damaging your car when you park it up. Yeah, that's actually why I was almost happy to make the decision to sell the car and buy the van, because even parking here or parking down by the pillars, you've seen the speed cars go by you, and the car was getting destroyed with stone chips, and there was one day the windscreen got done and everything. So the van I'm not too concerned about, do you know, that kind of way. Patricia, I bet you say that to all the streamers. Ryanair taxiing. Vision Tong getting in on it now. Whatever you do, Paul, you can't let May live that down. Has to be reminded every time. Pandora, afternoon to you.
Gentlemen, you're now fully ready for departure.
Line up 60 Hotel, thanks. Line up on my straight right.
Line up on right straight right, line up 60 Hotel.
Ryanair 60 Sierra Hotel, wind 270 degrees, 12 knots, from my straight right, clear for takeoff. Bye-bye.
Clear for takeoff, right straight right, Ryanair 62 Sierra Hotel, goodbye.
F4 3006 to Amsterdam. Shredderhead, have I or have I not? I reckon you have a groove on them all, Shredderhead. Seat claimed with a permanent groove. So EI69 down at November 1 turning, going to be LAX bound. And behind that we have Aer Lingus to Santiago. SCG, yeah. And Ghosty.
Echo wind 270 degrees 11, max 16, minimum 7 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Goodbye. Shamrock 4, Romeo Whiskey, good afternoon. Continue taxi to November 1, please hold short of runway 28 right. Runway 28 right, Shamrock 4, Romeo Whiskey.
Wookie due in 15 minutes. Thanks, Helen. I imagine though we're just too far away.
X-ray Romeo, taxi to November 2, hold short of runway 28 right.
Taxi November 2, hold short, 8 right.
Shamrock 4, Romeo Whiskey, by November 1, line of runway 28 right. Shamrock 4, Romeo Whiskey, wind 280 degrees, 13 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Bye-bye. Takeoff 28 right, Shamrock 4, Romeo Whiskey, have a good day, bye. You too, take care. Shamrock 9 Papa Mike, good afternoon to you. Subject to the white A320 at November 2, they'll be lining up shortly. Continue your taxi November 1 and hold short of runway 28 right.
Continue November 1 to hold short to 8 right, so this is E20, Shamrock 8, I have.
Your wings 9 X-ray Romeo, line up and wait, runway 28 right.
Line up and wait, right.
So Ghosty operating for Eurowings.
Eurowings 9 X-ray Romeo, wind 290 degrees, 13 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Goodbye. Shamrock 9 Papa Mike, fly November 1, line up runway 28 right and wait.
Line up and wait, 28 right, wait, Shamrock 9 Papa Mike.
Ghosty off to Dusseldorf.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Turn right to November 1. Hold short of runway 28 right.
Copy that, right on November 1 and hold short.
So, Aer Lingus A330 heading to Denver. I've attempted to adjust the picture there. Let me know if it's okay. I think the cloud breaking through is making things kind of dark on us. Or sorry, kind of overexposed. Frequent streamer problem, especially in shorts.
Flight number 1, I'm away from 28 right, fire 38 execute.
Ryanair next to Memmingen. Yes. Wendy says we're having our 15th consecutive rainy weekend here. Oof. I was saying it the last day, I'm stood here in waterproof gear and a rain jacket and almost the same clothes I was stood here in January. It doesn't feel like June.
Chance 126 Papa Kilo by November 2, line up runway 28 right and wait.
You see the sun breaking through now.
6 Papa Kilo, wind 290 degrees, 12 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Bye. Runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Papa Kilo. 970 Whiskey, line up runway 28 right.
Patrick, afternoon to you.
70 Whiskey.
Tom,
Speedbird
afternoon as well.
Continue to November 2, hold short of runway 28 right.
ATR to Glasgow. Matt says, just saw the ghosty Eurowings out his window. Matt, afternoon.
Ryanair 22 Delta Juliet, good afternoon to you. Taxi left November 2, hold short of runway 28 right and turn.
Hold short, runway 28 right, Ryanair 22 Delta Juliet.
Patricia, I haven't looked yet. It all depends on what suits everyone. I know Ruby's going to say 9 to 5, but that ain't happening. This is Ryanair to Dublin, is it? It is. We can do morning time and get heavy arrivals, or we can do afternoon, similar today, depending on weather, once I can use the roof and get departures.
8 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Bye.
Clear for takeoff, runway 28 right, Ryanair 70 Whiskey.
Speedbird 8 X-ray, line up and wait, runway 28 right.
I wasn't wrong, Ruby, was I? Whatever weather is best for you, Paul.
Very wind, 300 degrees 10, maximum 7, minimum 8 knots, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Helen, reckon I'll get LRB today, doing Philly due out 420. Yeah, I can't see why not. Once not overly delayed, Helen, I do have to go to work. British Airways, London Heathrow. Oh, look at the nose cone. 40 turn from BA.
Unit wind 28 degrees 9, maximum 7, minimum 6, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Bye.
Takeoff 28 right, right there.
Go with the fair weather like I did. Well, regardless of the weather tomorrow, I'll be streaming. It just depends on whether it's suitable for standing up here or not, that's all. Ryanair to Edinburgh. John Driscoll, afternoon to you. Tiring day, standing on the pillars, full stomach after dinner, and now my voice. It's time for a nap, huh? Air Explorer coming around the corner, registration OM next, heading to Zakynthos. Ideally what we'd want for tomorrow would be for it to be as busy as it was on Wednesday and reverse ups so we get deafened at the pillars again.
9, 20 kilo, wind 270 degrees 8, max 14, minimum 6, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff. Bye.
Clear for takeoff 28 right now, Shamrock 9, Charlie Kilo, bye-bye.
Orange 5758, good day, taxi on to November 2, hold short of runway 28 right.
Taxi November 2, hold short, 28 right, Orange 5758.
321 Neo, heading to Cleveland, registration EILRD. Helen has a different name for it.
Right, after Tango Papa, good morning, November.
Beach Life says they should paint ghosts on the tail, and Brian says they have. You just can't see them. So, LRD to Cleveland.
Orange 5758, line up for my straight right away.
Line up 28 right, then away, Orange 5758.
Orange 5758, the wind is 270 at 12, runway 28 right, clear takeoff, bye bye.
Runway 28 right, clear for takeoff, Orange 5758, goodbye.
Puppy dog. Skywatcher, welcome.
Ryanair 2 Tango Papa, line up, the wind is 280 at 10, runway 28 right, clear takeoff, bye.
Clear takeoff, bye.
Shamrock 40 Romeo, low taxi November 2, hold short 28 right.
Taxi November 2, hold short 28 right, Shamrock 40 right.
Ryanair to London Gatwick. EI Richard.
Shamrock 40 Romeo, line up, straight right and wait.
Line up, runway 28 right, Shamrock 40.
46 Charlie Michael, low again, taxi November 2, hold short 28 right.
Again, taxi, hold line, November 2, 28 right, Norwich 6
Stone 4 low, hold that Neptune, I'm going to get a bit of traffic for your inspection.
Holding at Neptune,
Brian, thank you very much.
Romeo, the wind is 280 at 12. Runway 28 right, clear to come. Bye bye.
Runway 28 right, clear, take off, good day.
Brian has gifted 5 memberships. Thanks, Brian.
Nordic 6 Charlie Mike line is straight right and wait.
Good right on, wait, Nordic 6 Charlie Mike.
EIGAM to Rome. This is the flight that, or the plane that Graham was on last Sunday. Norwegian to Oslo.
Nordic 6 Charlie Mike 27012, runway 28 right, clear to come. Bye bye.
Yeah, Tom, it happens sometimes. There's a delay on it.
Ryanair 4784.
It'll come through randomly in a while.
November 2 minus straight right and wait. Ryanair 52 Lima November, no again, taxi November 2, hold short straight right.
Taxi November 2, hold short straight right, Ryanair 52 Lima November.
I'm going to get those 2 Ryanair out before the inspection night.
Norwegian, the envy of the others with its big red nose.
Ryanair 4784. The wind is 260 with 10. Runway 28 right, clear takeoff. Bye bye.
Straight right, Ryanair 4784. Bye bye.
Ryanair to Newquay.
Ryanair 52 Lima November, line up 28 right.
Run up and wait, 28 right, and wait, Ryanair 52 Lima November.
5214, that Ryanair lining up on your left hand side now. Proceed November 1, hold short straight right.
November 1, holding short 28 right, rest of you, hold thank you.
France 60 Papa Whiskey, hello, you depart November 1 or November 2?
Talking about November 2, France 60 Papa Whiskey.
France 60 Papa Whiskey, taxi November 2 and hold short 28 right, caution there's a vehicle ahead of you.
Like the vehicle, taxi November 2, short 28.
Dreamweaver, thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Clear takeoff 28 right, Ryanair 52 November, thanks.
Sorry about the delay, guys.
Not at all.
Ryanair to Madrid.
Press 4, proceed November 1 now, enter runway 28 right, report runway vacated.
So as you can see, cloud cover is changing constantly. I'm having to adjust aperture levels.
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
But we're actually ready now. Firing is through, or firing is
Okay, ready to move forward November 1 now, enter runway 28 right, report runway vacated.
November 1 now, for 28 right.
So, runway inspection before Air France is allowed to depart.
Air France 60 Papa Whiskey from November 2, line up to it right and wait.
November 2 line up runway, to it right, from 60 Papa Whiskey.
Beach Life,
16 Mike.
thank you very much.
November 2, hold short
Wendy has
Mike.
gifted 5 memberships.
November 2, hold short, 2 yes, right, just 16 Mike, left, right.
Helen, thank you as well. Helen has now gifted 10 memberships. Adrian, stop. And Adrian, you've gifted 5 memberships. Ado, thank you very much. We've got super bongs going all over the place.
Rescue 1 is vacating at 28 right now, November 7.
Decimal 4, thank you for that. Hold short of 28 right and back to ground north. 125.885.
Further runway 28 right and back to rescue 1
Air France 62 Papa Whiskey, the wind is 280 with 10, runway 28 right, you are clear to take off. Bye bye.
Let's go 2 right, bye-bye, from 62 Papa Whiskey.
So Air France A220 back to Paris.
That's copied, 116.
Answer 16 Mike from November 2 line up to it right and wait.
November 2 line up, wait to it right, then zone 16 Mike.
Ryanair Teacher Romeo Lima taxi November 2, hold short to it right.
Taxi November 2, hold short to it right, Ryanair.
I heard it, but I don't know whether the microphone picked it up. Long range Wookie.
November 1 or November 2? November 2 today, so that's what we're doing today. Hello, thank you for that. Taxi November 2 and hold short to it right. Rescue 1 correction now. Coast Guard 116, just confirm you're lifting from the base to route towards Skerry. You still need to line up 116 or 34.
Dreamweaver,
Take it from the base now for Coast Guard 116.
thank you.
Thank you, Jensen 16 Mike. The wind is 260 with 10, runway 28 right here. Take off, bye bye.
Safe take off to it right, Johnstone 16 Mike, bye-bye.
Ryanair Teacher Romeo Lima line up to it right and wait. There is going to be a small delay on the runway.
Wind off, line up and wait to runway 28 right, Ryanair, to Minima.
EIHPK, one of the newer ATRs off to the Isle of Man. Looks like we have Helitractor powered up at the search and rescue hangar as well.
Ryanair Teacher Romeo Lima, that should be the light for you now, hopefully. now to cross runway 28 right, not above 2,000 feet on, correct, 1,000 feet on QNH at 10. 22 hectopascals and route directly towards Kerry.
Clear direct Kerry is not above 2,000 feet, clear cross runway 28 right for our Coast Guard 116.
Darren, afternoon.
Camera 419 from November 2, line of trade right and wait.
Ryanair off to Kerry.
Ryanair 587 Alpha, low taxi November 2, hold short 28 right.
November 2, hold short runway 28 right, Ryanair 587 Alpha.
Right over me, Ado, yeah. Hit the limit of the tripod. Bacchus, thank you very much. Bacchus has gifted 5 memberships as well now. Much appreciated, everyone. Thank you very much.
Shamrock 119, the wind is 260 at 10, runway 28 right, clear takeoff, bye bye. Clear for takeoff, 28 right.
Brian, thank you for being here. Hopefully chat to you tomorrow maybe at some stage. Looks like we can bring things back down a bit now. Cloud cover going to be consistent for a while.
Irish Coast Guard 116, are you happy with 1,000 or do you request higher?
We're happy with 1,000 and we'll be operating ground to 500 feet of Kerry.
Right. Ryanair 587 Alpha, the wind 70 at 11, runway.
Tom says, my son just says hi to the guy who says hello. Liam, hello.
Ryanair 870 Charlie, line up to wind right away.
Line up to the white quick right, so line up to the front.
Camera 496, hello, taxi November 2, hold short 28 right.
Taxi November 2, and hold short runway 28 right, Camera 496.
Ryanair to Tenerife. Helen says 3:30 for Seattle is pinging. His head popped up from behind the tablet.
Ryanair 870, Charlie, wind 260 at 11, runway 28 right, clear takeoff, bye.
Clear takeoff, clear flight, run at 870, Charlie, bye-bye. That's RDR, Coast Guard 116, Starboard Security Flight, descending Copper, Grand 500 feet. And we'll give you shit for routing back in about 15 minutes.
Shamrock 496, line up to it, right and wait.
Wait, runway 28 right and wait, Shamrock.
Ryanair to Stansted.
And just a rough estimate of when you expect to return to the field.
Patricia going into lurk mode, making the dinner.
Shamrock 496, wind is 260 at 12, runway 28 right, clear takeoff, bye-bye.
DVG to far away. Ado having to go for a walk so he doesn't fall asleep. HPJ possibly gone tech according to Helen. Moved gates and then, although, is that it? Pushing back again, Helen? We're getting close now, Helen. 15 minutes or so, unfortunately. Again, for those that didn't hear me earlier, I will be here tomorrow. We're still doing our normal Monday stream. I haven't decided on a time yet. We'll see. Forecast wise, wind direction and anything of interest that may be inbound or outbound, and we'll decide then, and I'll put it up on the schedule. Duo pushing back as well. Daryl Bear has almost dried out. Poor Daryl Bear looked like he was getting lynched on that bush earlier. He'd been a naughty bear and not delivered on time, obviously. LRB is a troll. Adrian, it does do that to you, especially obviously you're limited with the amount you can move around, so your legs do get to you after a while. I shall edit this out afterwards just so it can never be used against me, but sometimes actually spinning on the pillars helps because you're doing a bit of moving. In a couple of hours time, if you watch back there, there's just going to be absolute silence. Oh, look at you, little bird. Don't know whether we're going to be able to get it or not. Oh, gone. I see him.
Charlie Bravo, hello. From November 2, line up to 8 right and wait.
From November 2, line up and wait. 28 right, just on 33 Charlie Bravo. Hello again.
Oh, very good. You got out?
Oh, we did.
Gemstone 33 Charlie Bravo, one line up the wind is 270 at 11. One way 28 right, clear takeoff. Bye bye.
Takeoff 28 right, just on 33 Charlie Bravo. Nod and taxi out there, yeah.
My pleasure, guys.
A bear dryer is what balls speaking of. Oh, yeah. Thought it was someone that has a pet bear. Okay. Dublin. HBJ off to Manchester. Luca, Ryanair will check your passport. They're the only people who will between Dublin and Kerry. Ryanair rule is mandatory passport or you don't fly. Even for domestic flights. Oh, sorry.
Ryanair 4 November, Quebec, hello, taxi November 2, line up to 8 right and wait.
We're still not fully ready, Ryanair 4 November, Quebec.
No problem. Taxi November 2, hold short to 8 right, if I was ready for departure.
Taxi November 2, hold short, 28 right, will report ready, Ryanair 4 November, Quebec.
Ryanair 90 Victor, Quebec from November 1, line up to 8 right and wait.
From November 1, line up and wait to 8 right, Ryanair 90 Victor Quebec.
Tom, thank you, and we'll chat to you tomorrow, possibly, depending on what time we're on. Obviously, if it's early, I know it's not great for you. We'll see how we go. Christy, you're most welcome, and we'll chat to you on the next one. So 10-minute warning for any departures. I do have to go to work. We'll be powering down at 1:45. I do see an A330 on taxi though, so at least we get one of them.
And then 4 November Quebec, fully ready in sequence.
Ryanair 4 November, Quebec, line up to 8 right and wait.
Line up to 8 right and wait, Ryanair 4 November Quebec.
Ryanair 90 Victor, Quebec, company will be departing ahead of you from November 2.
Copy, holding good.
I've been told to start around midday.
Ryanair 4 November, Quebec, on line up to 27015, runway 28 right. You are clear to take away.
Super takeoff, runway 28 right, Ryanair 4 November Quebec.
F4 562, heading to Manchester. At least we'll get another 330 before we go.
Yeah, Irish Coast Guard, we've completed operation.
Yeah, Wendy, what I might do is I might try get one done this week. The problem we have, Wendy, is that the airport gets very quiet in the evening times here. So we can do an evening time stream, all right, but we'd be very limited in the amount of traffic we're going to see.
Fourth, Malahide.
I'm happy next to Port Malahide, not above 1,000 feet.
Above 1,000 Malahide for Irish Coast Guard 1.
Denmark 953, taxi November 1, hold short to 8 right.
1, hold short, 0 right, sure, I'm not kidding.
Ryanair 90 Victor, Quebec, 3015, runway 28 right, bye.
Super takeoff 28 right, Ryanair 90 Victor Quebec, bye.
Bye now. Denmark 953, line up to 8 right and wait.
Wait now, wait, right, back.
Ryanair to Burgas as well. Very recently, Wendy, the likes of the pillars, whatever about this side would be okay, but the pillars in the evening time now is gathering the attention of folks that I wouldn't be streaming beside, put it that way. I'd have to keep the camera on, I'd have to keep the microphone on mute. Because if you remember, last year we were doing evening streams the whole time. EI53 A330 to Seattle. It's a different kind of after dark. Those streams aren't public. You should know about them.
Shamrock 736, line up to 8 right and wait. You'll get time in the runway, so wait.
And up to 8 right and wait, Shamrock 736, next. No further, with one for park. Sorry, so sorry, hold on.
4 minutes to cut off, unfortunately. Then I gotta go.
Shamrock 736, thanks for your patience there. The wind 270 with 14 with a max of 19. Runway 28 right, Shamrock here, take off, bye-bye.
Take off there right, Shamrock 736, bye-bye.
EI Gal, Tapama, Bamiorca, Rajesh and Mason. Afternoon to you. You've joined just at the end of the stream, unfortunately.
And I'm in 4 Lima Bravo, number 2, runway 28 right, space departure.
Roger, there'll be a small delay for departure. The rescue helicopter is rejoining from the northeast. I will have departure for you shortly.
Okay, 4 Lima Bravo.
Flying Air 4 Lima Bravo from November 2, line up to 8 right and wait.
Number 2, runway 28 right, line up to wait, and 4 Lima Bravo.
right, but remain north of 28 left.
Okay, clear to the base, clear across runway 28 right, remain north of 28 left, fires Coast Guard at 116.
Camera 3, give me kilo, hello, taxi November 2, hold short 28 right. Okay, hold short 28 right, camera 3, give me kilo, hello. Ryder 42 Lima Bravo, thank you for your patience. The wind is 260 at 13, Max 19, runway 28 right, clear, take off, bye bye.
Alright, clear right, take off, bye bye, Ryder 42 Lima Bravo.
Camera 3, give me kilo, line up 2 right away. Line up 2 right, and camera 3, give me kilo.
Andrew, congrats on 23 months. Right folks, we are into the wind up now. I'm going to have to go after this one. I do have to pack up and get to work. Thanks everyone that's been with me. Don't forget, I will be here tomorrow. This was just a quick little pass some time.
That's our thanks for your assistance. That's fires Coast Guard at 116 on the ground.
I do have to go to work tomorrow. We won't be under the same time constraints, so not a problem. Thank you to those that gifted during the stream, and obviously as well those that have smashed the like button. Our moderators, as always, thank you. Right, have to go. We shall see you all tomorrow. Keep an eye on the schedule. See you tomorrow, folks.